tea today, and not Betty's tea, my usual Earl Grey. So thank you for joining me today again. I hope you're having a good week. It's Friday. I normally post something on Wednesday, but I have been busy clearing through my cupboards. But before I go into that, welcome back if you've been here before, and if you haven't, my name is Deborah Carr and I write historical fiction under that name. I also write contemporary romance series as Georgina Troy and thrillers as Ella Drummond. And at the moment, I have some time off. Da, da, da. This is coming from a person who literally had 3 days off in 3 months, and 2 of those days were spent cleaning. One was Christmas Day. So I have learnt a bit of a lesson having my bad flu for a couple of weeks. I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you. And I am actually in between, not in between jobs, but in between jobs, I guess. So I sent back my copy edits, which I really struggled with. And I'm waiting to receive, not until the 21st though. Oh, fabulous. I have some time off. My proofs. So that is exciting. Of course, I write for 2 publishers, and I did send off structural edits for one of those, or for the book I've written for them, my 2025 book for HarperCollins. So I could receive back copy edits, and horribly, I mean, I could actually even have structural edits back again. I'm hoping and praying not. But yes, so I could receive those back at some point. But as it stands now, I actually have 2 weeks, 2 whole weeks where I'm not working. Now, I love working and I will be doing admin. I've got a campaign to prepare for Boldwood, for my book that's out in April. I think it's the 19th or the 29th. Some places it says the 19th. I think it's the 19th of April. And it's Love Blooms at Hollyhock Farm. And it's actually up on Amazon if you want to pre-order. We haven't done the cover reveal yet, but between you, me and the gatepost, you will actually, I believe, see the cover if you actually look on Amazon. Next week on the 13th, which I think's Wednesday, is it Wednesday or Thursday? I think it's Thursday. I will be sending out my newsletter. Now, I haven't sent my February newsletter out. I didn't send a January newsletter out because I just did not have time to do it. Excuse me a minute. Sorry about that. Rue decided he wanted to actually go out after all, and now he's already by the door wanting to come back in, but he can just wait because I actually had recorded this before and realised it was really very boring. And when I was recording that, he needed to go out and he then needed to come in. But you know what? That's the nature of my dogs. I've got 2 others, but they're in the house. I can't even remember what I was saying. What was I saying? I think I was saying that, yes, I have a campaign for my next Hollyhock Farm. Oh, no, I was talking about my newsletter, wasn't I? So I didn't send one in January. I just did not have the capacity to do that. I had no time off in January, which is probably why I was unwell with that flu. And I finished one lot of structural edits and went straight on to the next lot of structural edits. So I did not have a second to think. Plus, I didn't really have anything much to share. So February, I would normally do a newsletter at the beginning of the month, but I have some exciting news to tell you on the 13th. So I will send out my newsletter then because I don't want to be bombarding you with 2 newsletters, those of you who do subscribe to my newsletter. So I think 1 letter from me is enough a month. If you want to find out more about what I'm doing, you can come here and you can listen to me chatting. Thank you. So, oh, and if you want to keep up to date with that, do please click the little red subscribe thingy below. Also below, under description, you can see any links of things I've talked about or anything you might be interested in. I don't know. So, excuse me. Yes, I have something exciting to share. It is only for those of you who live in the UK, so in England and in Ireland. It's not even people who live in Jersey. But I can't tell you why until the 13th. I'm not allowed to share about it until it actually goes live. So I've got something exciting on the 13th, and I presume around that time we will do a cover reveal. But as I said, if you look at Amazon, you can see what the cover looks like anyway. And the title is Love Blooms at Hollyhock Farm, and it's book 3. The next book I've got to write is book 4. But I've got a little bit of grace with that, and I'm actually giving myself a bit of time out because I've learnt my lesson that actually I've been doing far too much going from book to book to book to book, because it's not just writing a book, then writing a next book. You write the book and then you have to do structural edits for that book and copy edits, line edits and proofs and whatever. So it's a full-on thing for the whole year for me. So I do need time out. And I really have to be sensible. And for 2025, I am going to be sensible. I'm actually going to give myself more time to chill. And to not write. I will still write, but I would like to write 2 books a year rather than 3, because 3 for me is just a bit much. I mean, I can do it, and I obviously do it, but I do want to actually take a little bit of time out to do other things too, and I think I need to do that. By other things, I mean reading books, walking more, maybe going to some sort of, I don't know, joining some sort of, I don't know, club. My sister does quite a few things. She's a member of the WI. I'm actually giving a talk at our St Clement's WI this coming Tuesday night. If you are watching and you are a member of the St Clement's WI here in Jersey, I will see you on Tuesday evening along with Penny Byrne. Penny Byrne is a wonderful children's author here on the island, and we'll be chatting. She's arranging some very big, clever thing for the 85th liberation of our island, which is May the 9th this year. And I don't know if she's talking about that, but I know I'm talking about my historical fiction, my World War II fiction that's set on the island. So that's what I'll be talking about. And she'll be talking about, I believe, whatever she's doing for that, the liberation anniversary. So that's what I'll be doing on Tuesday evening, actually. So that should be nice. But my sister also goes to art class. She does art class. She does lots of things. And it's like, my hobby is writing and my job is writing. And all I think about is writing, really, and reading. I'm reading Liz Fenwick's book at the moment. It's not out till later in the year. It's really fabulous. But again, I don't actually have too much time to read because I spend so much time looking at a screen and my eyes obviously get tired. So I just need to be a bit more organised. And on that note, I actually have a Zoom meeting this afternoon. I'm talking to, she's a coach, and it's somebody who I know very well. And it's her business, and she decided to help me organise my time a bit better. So we've had, I think this is like our 3rd session, and it's fantastic. I have notes on the previous session, notes on what we're going to discuss next time, so today, and it's working really well for me, and it's making me not only think about being a bit more organised with my writing. It's helping me. I think a lot of us, when we work or go about our days, you think, oh, I've got a lot to do today. And at the end of the day, you think, I haven't done half the things I expected to do, and the day's flown by. And what have I done with my time? And one of the things she's doing is actually making me look at my time, look at what I actually do in a day and how I actually do it. So quite a few things have really, my eyes have been opened to how I structure my day, and it's obviously not working in a way that it should, because I should be able to give myself a little bit more time off a week. I did promise to have 1 day off a week, and of course I didn't keep that up, but I am going to have to do that, because it's all about your mental health and your wellness and things like that. It's one thing doing a job that you love, and in my case, losing myself in my fiction, but you also have to get on with real life too, and you can't hide behind things. And I have, I think, been hiding behind my job. It helps me not have to face, the real life stuff I've gone through, like my husband dying, which is now unbelievably 18 months this weekend. So yes, I have to actually be a bit more sensible if I want to stay healthy myself. So I will be chatting with her this afternoon and going through various things. And she really is helping me, as I said, look at how I structure my day and what I'm doing, and are those things necessary, or can they be done in a way that suits me better and gives me more time or more clarity or whatever. And I found it utterly fascinating because I've done this for so long and I think I know what I'm doing. It really is quite fascinating when somebody asks you questions you would never think to ask yourself. She's a coach, and it's what she does. She helps people, business people, streamline their work and their working day or their business. Obviously, it's tuned. It's what she does is she puts together something that works for the individual person. She's obviously coaching, I guess. So yeah, she's a consultant, a coach, and she's been really useful to me. So yes, I'm looking forward to that this afternoon. And that's what I'll be doing. So apart from that, I've cleared up some of my clothes. Oh, I have so much stuff. And I don't know about you, but I have a couple of wardrobes and I have clothes like, but what if I go to this? And what if I go to that? And I look at all these clothes and think, I haven't ever worn that. Or I've worn that once, probably 8 years ago. The chances of me wanting to wear it again are probably very small. So why do they fill my wardrobe? So yes, I'll be giving quite a few clothes, shoes, bags even to charity, because what's the point of me having them if I don't actually wear them or use them? Doesn't make much sense. I mean, you've seen how I dress. This is sort of how I dress. Obviously, when I go out, I sort of have smarter clothes. I'm going to an exciting thing tomorrow. It's an opening of the Jersey Bookworm. Local authors have their books stocked there, so I'll be meeting up with Gwyn Bennett and Kelly J. Clayton and Laura Carter, to name a few. I believe Peter James will be there. It's all I think he's opening it. So it's very, very exciting. Tessa Barry, she recently signed with, I believe, Spellbound. So yes, lots of local authors will be there tomorrow. Very exciting, wonderful meeting place. It's a gallery, it's a cafe, a fabulous place to meet. So I'm looking forward to that. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. So going to a launch. So that's really exciting, actually. And a talk on Tuesday. Gosh, I will actually be going out. So that's a lot to look forward to. For now, though, I had better prepare for my meeting this afternoon. And I hope you're having a good day and I hope you're having a good week. And yes, let me know what you're doing this week and how you look after yourselves wellness-wise. I honestly believe most people are more sensible than me and actually do stop and think about what they should be fitting into their day and not just trying to cram everything in every day. I'm glad I've got somebody now helping me try and find the wood for the trees and trying to find sensible solutions to how I actually use my day and how I actually work each week. So that's what I'm doing. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And I look forward to you joining me next week. As I said, please do subscribe below so you can get a little light next to my name under your list of people you subscribe to alert you when I have another video on. And ask me any questions you like. I'll look forward to answering them. Thank you for joining me.